IVM.
Hello one, hello all, welcome to the Diary of the Traveling Professor. And I'm Siddharth Deshmukh, your friendly neighborhood traveling professor himself. Here's my latest diary entry. Have you noticed something really weird this past month or this past couple of months now that we've been in lockdown and quarantine or whatever you may call it? It's this, that our system of values is changing, it's evolving, and it's happening to all of us at the same time. Let me explain what I mean. Before the lockdown, it was a time of peace, it was a time of prosperity, it was a time of growth, and we are kind of realizing it in hindsight now. And because we are kind of realizing it in hindsight, we also understand that in times of struggle, in times of survival, in times of war, our system of values changes. And as our system of values changes, so do our inspirations, so do our aspirational models, and so therefore, so do the people we look up to. They change too. They don't remain the same. So therefore, your alpha male and alpha female, you know, those influencers on Instagram or those celebrities that you looked up to, or just your friendly neighborhood person who you used to admire, suddenly don't seem that attractive anymore. And they seem to be replaced by a different set of people who suddenly come to the fore, and suddenly you find more attractive, more welcoming, more aspirational, more inspirational. Now, why does that happen? It happens because our set of values has changed from admiring people who are kind of low flexing their way through prosperous times. What they're doing is essentially they're showing off the fact that they're doing really well in life, and they're prosperous, they're super cool, they're the bad boys and the audacious people of our times, and we don't find that attractive anymore. Perhaps what has happened is because the times have changed, we have started admiring people who are a little more balanced, who are a little more pragmatic, who are a little more risk averse, people who understand that perhaps it might be a better idea to be humble rather than, show off on social media. Therefore, I present to you the new influencers, the new people who we aspire to become, the new people who inspire us for, our daily doses of inspiration. And they are just people who have that foresight, who have that balance, and who have a different set of attributes that we look forward to. It is as if, the peacock is no longer the most attractive bird in the jungle, but it's perhaps just the humble sparrow maybe. Or maybe that's taking it a little too far, but you get what I mean, don't you? It's not about the beautiful tail anymore. It's about the way in which you approach a situation of survival. Will this change? Of course it will change. Of course it will change to us liking peacocks in times of plenty and prosperity. But as we know, these COVID times are upon us, and they seem to be upon us for a very long time. So I guess we have some new alpha males and females. And I personally welcome them. I hope you like this diary entry of mine. And if you like my diary entry, you can always follow my Instagram stories, or you can always connect with me on LinkedIn. And there'll be many more diary entries like these to come over here. And if you like this podcast, there are many more podcasts like these on ivmpodcast.com, or just download the app. And until next time then, stay safe, people.
I hope you enjoyed that show. We'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money. As we go into God knows what week of the lockdown, we've been trying to make sure that we get as much content out to you as possible. We had some interesting episodes in the last week. Cyrus Says we had Angad Singh Ranyala on it. That was a fun episode to listen to. On the Filter Coffee podcast, we had Taslima Nasleen and Arunav Sinha on that. That was another great conversation. Karthik Srinivasan joined Varun on Advertising is Dead. And guys, look for Pratik Oswal on Paisa Vaisa podcast with Anupam Gupta. That was another great episode. I'd also like to let people know that the show that we're doing with Ms. Rashish Vidyarthi, Begin the Journey, is now going to be releasing 3 times a week. So do check that out. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. Thanks, and please do keep listening.
How many times have you motivated yourself to improve your sleep or lose weight or be more productive? How many times have you failed? Hi, my name is Ashton Doctor. Tune into my show, The Habit Coach Podcast, where we focus on creating small, tiny habits to improve your life instead of those big, impossible tasks. So make listening to me a habit every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com or on your favorite podcasting app.